Hey guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video or today's pick a card is going to be about are they into you? So have somebody in mind when you are tuning inward to intuitively pick your card. But I just want to take a moment to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome to the tribe. If you're interested in following daily guidance from me, I do have an Instagram which is linked below, so check that out. But let's get into your guys' reading. So we have our group 1, group 2, and group 3. I'll see you guys at your timestamps below. Okay, group 1, so to get started, I will lay your cards and we'll see if they are into you or not. So to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy of the reading, which this says quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So with this being the overall energy from the reading and going forward, I am getting the feeling that this person is interested, but I think they're at a point in their life where they'd like to take space. Now, we can elaborate more to figure out what's actually going on, in a deeper level, but with this Three of Swords to get us started in reverse, I do just feel like this person has gone through some things that just really impacted them is what I'm feeling. They really just were affected by things of their past is also what I'm getting to with this Six of Cups. So something to do with their past is really stunning them from moving forward with this situation, from handling it in a very serious way. I feel like right now this relationship might be like a friends with benefits thing, just because right after that we do have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords is a very serious character. She's very on point too. As you can see in the upright position of this card, she has a sword. She's looking at it very, very focused, and not to mention the Knight of Cups right next to it with the same kind of vibe. So this person is definitely not taking this very seriously, but I think it's in protection of their own emotions, because like I said, they got hurt. They really did get hurt, and it made them kind of sour, kind of bitter in a way. I feel like that they're just kind of not acting accordingly. They're not acting the way that I think is going to give them the most love and the most happiness, which I think we're both on the same page with, knowing that, they could probably use a little bit more love in their life, which is why you're here, I believe. This Six of Cups definitely lets me know that this is an emotionally charged event. This is definitely something that they have really felt heavily every day, and even if they're not aware of it, this is something that weighs heavily on their subconscious is also what I'm getting. So now also with this Three of Swords in reverse, there is just a lot of healing that this person is needing to work on, which is why, I don't want to say they're necessarily not interested in you. Like I said, I just think that they have a lot of things going on that are just kind of taking their focus and making them focus on something else. Because this Knight of Cups here, as you can see, has a lot of intentions and a lot of focus on this cup, which your cups are symbolic of your emotions and your well-being for your needs and wants and relationships as well. So I see that they're really thinking about this. Honestly, I think they're thinking about, am I ready for this? Because after all of the things that I've been through, I don't know. And, with this saying that takes some time to contemplate and meditate and stuff, yeah, they're definitely thinking about this. They're definitely feeling it out to see if this is a good move for them, if this is something that will fulfill them and you ultimately. I don't think they want to hurt anybody, and I don't think they want to get hurt, obviously. So we have the King of Pentacles though in reverse as well. So the King of Pentacles is a really strong, careful leader. He's very compassionate, but he's very grounded. So with this being in reverse, that just symbolizes to me that there is some kind of disconnect between their will to give to other people and their will to share all of this wonderful abundance, prosperity, if you see in this card, with the world around them. But this is something they're pondering, definitely. With this too, it's always symbolic of some sort of choice, and especially with the Two of Wands, I'm feeling that they're weighing out their options for their path going forward and for what kind of journey that they have going forward for them. Is this relationship, is this investment in you or in the situation, is it worth it? Because this dude is contemplating, he's worried, he's wanting to make the right choice, but overall, the energy for this person is there's just uncertainty. I don't think it has anything to do with you. I just want to let you know that I don't think that this is anything personal. This person is just really has gone through some things that I think has really challenged them and made them not it made them not so sure of themselves. That's another thing I'm picking up, because this Queen of Swords in reverse, I mean, the Queen of Swords is sure of herself. She's very confident, and she's very willing to say things bluntly and on point. And this person, I think, is beating around the bush with you guys. I think they're really trying to avoid heartbreaking confrontation. I think communication is lacking a little bit in this sense, just because they've been hurt. They've, you know, and that's not an excuse, honestly. Every person needs to go through their own healing process. So I think they see that, though. I think they, you know, are gonna make the choice pretty soon, you know, eventually. I hate to say it, but they're gonna make the choice, and you know, they'll weigh out their options and really see if this will benefit them or not, or if they still need some time to do some work. Because truthfully, as much as you might be into this person, you know, somebody can be into you, but that doesn't mean you should necessarily pursue it if they don't have the emotional capacity for it. That can be really painful and lead to a lot of things. But let me just check and see if you guys have any additional messages for this reading. Any additional messages? Oop. As always, so let's check it out. Okay, perfect. So this is what I wanted to see. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is always an indicator of some kind of karmic cycle, some kind of lesson that they need to learn. Now, with this being paired between the Six of Cups energy and the Queen of Swords in reverse, like we were talking about with those energies, you know, this is something from their past that they need to deal with, that they're not addressing. They're not really, you know, I mean, they're thinking about it. I guess they're trying to address it, but they have to really take the bull by the horns, I believe, and handle this with a lot more, I don't know, kind of compassion, I guess, is what comes to mind. Just dealing with this situation in a lot more hopeful light, I guess, and just seeing it for what the situation could be, not for what has been, I guess, is a good way to put it. Now, with this now with this Three of Cups energy, this is a good indicator. You know, I feel like this will indicate that they might be making a decision here to collaborate with you, to be with you, to just take the dive into this relationship. But like I said, I mean, they are into you. I feel like you guys may be friends at this point, honestly. You already have this kind of connection, and this person is into you, but they just have some things to figure out. But I think they're going to try to figure it out, because the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups being in paired with this, I mean, this is a vibe of communication, of people coming together, and you know, maybe they're going to be expressing their emotional side for the first time for them, and they're going to let their guard down and not be so serious. That's also a message I'm getting for somebody. So we did get the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles, just in this deck in reverse again. So yeah, I mean, this person is definitely feeling some sort of lack. They're just feeling like they're a little, you know, ungrounded, I guess, in a way. Like they have just been hurt. They don't feel very secure and safe, like this card is upright. They don't feel like they're in the position to make this. And definitely, again, with the Strength in reverse, I mean, this is very clarifying to me that this person has gone through an experience that really just challenged them and confused their own integrity and their own trust in themselves. So, you know, whatever's going on in this situation, I just want to let you know it doesn't have to do with you as much as it does just with them in their situation. The fact that they haven't really made their move yet is, like I said, it's a reflection of them. Because if you see, I just noticed in the Strength card, he has a rose in his mouth, guys. Like, this person wants to be this happy, friendly lion to you, but I think they're scared. I think they just need to work on gaining some courage and facing these fears and these lessons they need to learn from the past, so they can, you know, go into this relationship with their whole heart, because they really want to. They want to do this right, is what I'm feeling, guys. So Group 1, if this resonated with you guys, please like and comment to let me know, and of course subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But if you want to go a little bit more in depth, I do offer personal readings linked below. Check those out. Otherwise, I will see you guys in later videos. Bye. Alrighty, Group 2, let's get started with your reading about Are They Into You? So let me lay your cards and we can get started. Alright, Group 2, so to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy for this reading, which is bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or ocean, to recharge your batteries. To get started, I do just feel like there is some kind of sticky energy here. Now, when I say sticky, it means that there's just enmeshment, I guess is the best way for me to put it. There's just some kind of entanglement between you and this person. So let's look at it though. So we do have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is telling me that I feel like you guys have done this before. I feel like this is somebody that you do have a history with in some sort of way, some sort of an emotional history. But I feel like right now, maybe this is you guys trying to rekindle the relationship. You know, this message isn't for everybody, so take it as it resonates, but maybe trying to rekindle a relationship, or you just, I don't know, this is just showing that there's some sort of offering going on right now, and this person isn't so quick to take it. So that's why I say that there might be some history here. But yeah, so let's look into this a little bit more. So we have the King of Swords here next in reverse. So the King of Swords is a very transformative power to me. It's somebody who knows what they want. They know how to get it too. They're very focused. They're very driven. They're very on point. So with this being in reverse next to this Four of Cups energy, I do just feel like this person doesn't really know if this is something they want to pursue. I see definitely, yeah, because we do have the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords is somebody that'd like to pursue things, but he is looking back at this energy, and you know, his head is in the clouds, literally, actually, there's clouds around him, so I do feel like there is some cloudiness around this subject. I'm seeing actually quite a bit of clouds. I just feel like it's unclear to this person right now if they want to continue with this, because we also do have two tens here, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. So these cards both stand for completion. They both have something to do with, you know, an ending of a cycle. Now, with this Ten of Wands, this is more of the vibe of feeling like you're doing it all, like you're carrying all of the weight in the relationship. So one of you guys may feel like you're into each other more than the other. You know, fit that as you please. If you're more of the detached one, if you're more of the into the one, you know, you'll know. But this is definitely somebody that is doing a lot. They're definitely doing a lot of just thinking and soul searching. That's another thing I'm getting. I think they're really just invested in figuring out where they can kind of lighten their load, honestly, because this is a lot to handle. So especially with it being with this Wheel of Fortune, I mean, major arcana card here, people, and I don't like to ignore that. I like to take note that when major cycles, major arcana cards like this pop up, it is something major. It is something changing, you know, in this relationship. So it's hard to say if this person is into you or not, because like I said, there is some sort of history here. There is some sort of, whether you know it or not, I think this person has been invested in you at some point. But I hate to be the but I do see that they are definitely weighing out their options. They're definitely trying to figure out, is this a good route for me? Is this what I need? That's another thing, because this Three of Wands right here is definitely a guy that's pondering his path. He's definitely deciding, you know, do I go with that one stick, or do I go with the two, and what kind of route do I take, and all sorts of things. But I mean, this person's gonna make up their mind, because with that being right next to the Ten of Wands, I mean, that's, you know, that shows the journey that he's, you know, taking the steps to make things work. So I feel hopeful for you guys. I want to say that things will work out, but you know, this person is definitely weighing their options, and maybe you should too, to be honest. I do just feel like you guys kind of contrast each other in a way that can be a little harsh and a little upsetting to you guys. Maybe why one feels like they're, you know, carrying so much weight, because they're so much of themselves and they're not, you know, enough trying to meet in the middle, you know, whatever it resonates to you guys as. Picking up that you guys are just kind of communicating a little fast and just not getting to the point, or maybe just needing some time to like take some space for each other too, especially going back to your overall energy, the bodies of water. You know, this is all about cleansing your aura, about being clear, because you may be carrying too much, you may be holding on to too much. And water is just a beautiful tool to release things and allow yourself to be cleansed and recharge your batteries, as it says. So, you know, guys, whatever kind of movement this person has, whatever kind of step they take next, you know, just know that like this is just, it's a major change for a reason. Major changes don't just happen for no good, okay? There's always good that comes out of a situation. And I'm seeing that, you know, I'm seeing that there is good. There's a lot of upright cards here. The only one that isn't upright is the King of Swords right now, and that's just telling us that, you know, they're indecisive. They don't really know what they want. They don't really know what change that they can make that is going to get them what they want either, because I mean, they've gone through some things. Arms crossed, they're being offered this chance again. They're being offered this opportunity, and they're like, I've done this so many times. I've felt this so many times. This could also be somebody else that they're thinking of too. That's another thing I'm picking up for somebody out there, is that this could be somebody from their past that they have just, you know, they've gone through similar cycles with, you know, something just triggered something in them. They're like, I don't know if I can do this, but let me just look and see if you guys have any additional messages for this reading for our group 2. Additional, there we go. Okay, yeah, so we have the Mother of Cups here in reverse. So the Mother of Cups wants to use her intuition. She wants to be helpful and protective to her family because she's very, very caring. I just want to say that. That is how I get the vibe from this card. So I just, you know, with this being in reverse, I see that this is more of a longing to be smart and to be the better nurturing person that they feel like they probably could be, but you know, they haven't allowed themselves to be in the past. That's also what I'm getting for some people. But the Mother of Cups just really wants you to get in touch with your emotions and utilize your inner strength and your inner just guidance to make your decisions. So I mean, like, if you get a say in it, like, tell these people to use their intuition. But you know, we do have the Seven of Swords though as well. So with that being with the Page of Swords and the Three of Wands, you know, this person may just not be communicating very well. I just feel like with everything that they have going on, I just feel like they're kind of like leaving you out of the equation. So may not be able to tell them to use their intuition, unfortunately. But you know, they're keeping an eye out on the situation. You know, even if you guys aren't in contact right now, they're keeping an eye on the situation. They're making sure that everything is, you know, still okay, kind of thing. So now with the Daughter of Cups here, this really is a creative burst, and with it being next to the 2 10s, I mean, I'm just seeing that this may just be some time for you guys to just step away from each other, get some breath, get a break, and, you know, reload. Allow yourself to receive energy that suits you, and you know, figure out what you want. Honestly, that's another thing that I'm getting here, is I feel like you guys, you know, this may not mean that, you know, you're not into each other and you're not gonna ever be into each other. I just feel like this does give me the feeling though that you got to take some time to look at what you need, honestly, because this is some interesting energy that's going on right now. There's a lot of emotions and a lot of thoughts that are happening. So, you know, this person just probably needs to take the time to look inward and really trust their intuition and trust their emotions, because, you know, sometimes people can be a little too stern on themselves and not trust that they're on the right path, which is another thing that I'm seeing here. This is a deceptive card being paired with this Three of Wands energy. So, you know, this is just letting me know that I feel like with this situation, with their options, they are just trying to figure out, is this good? Is this the path for me? This person is just taking their time, I think, to try to get to know themselves, try to get to know you, try to just understand the situation, and you know, if it fulfills them. That's the overall feeling that I'm getting, is that this person is like, like, I'm on overload right now. I gotta chill. So a couple of different messages here for, you know, different people. So take what resonates. But overall, I mean, it is pretty much a toss up for this person. Like I said, I think they're into you, but I don't think it's so much up to them if they're into you or not, because like I said, the emotions are high here. It's more so like, is this good for me? Is this something that is going to make me happy and isn't going to cheat me out of, you know, feeling the fullest and feeling the best that I can. So group 2, if this resonated for you guys, please like and comment to let me know. And of course, subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But if you'd like to go a little bit more in depth, I do offer personal readings, so check that out in the link below. But I'll see you guys in a later video. Bye for now. Alrighty, group 3, let's get started with your reading about are they into you. So I will lay your cards and we will get started. So to get started, we have your Oracle card, which stands for your overall energy for this reading, which allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Okie dokie. So right off the bat, I just want to say this person's into you. I already know, I already can see it. So we have this 10 of Cups here. So this is a happy, family fulfilled card. Now this is one of the 2 upright cards out of this 6. So this does, you know, let me know that there are little kinks in the road. There are little things you gotta, you know, little gimmicks you gotta straighten out here. But let's talk about it though. This person definitely is into you and definitely sees a future with you. So good stuff. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So we do have the Queen of Wands here in reverse. And the Queen of Wands is somebody that wants to be happy, carefree, expressive, like just feeling her best and doing her best. I'm also seeing that this person is really interested in trying to be a better person, because with this being in reverse, I mean, you know, that's the energy, but like not quite is normally how I vibe with that. So, you know, I think that they're growing. I think you guys are growing, and I think that that has made them interested. I think that's triggering some sort of need or desire to start this relationship, because we do have the Empress here in reverse, and the Empress is a birth card. Honestly, it's all about fertility. It's all about creation. You know, this doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to get pregnant right away, but this, you know, does symbolize that there are some feminine, divine, like creative energies here going on. And with this being in reverse, I do see that this person does have some things that they're working through, to say the least. Maybe you too, honestly, because we do have the Devil card in reverse as well. So this does indicate there's some sort of restriction, some sort of addiction, some sort of sexual energy as well. Now, with the Devil card in context next to the Empress in reverse, I do just see that, you know, their feminine energy is being kind of sparkled a little bit, and I don't think that they were expecting it. I really don't think that they were expecting it to happen like this, because then we have the 7 of Wands, and that 7 of Wands, I mean, he was not prepared for battle. He's wearing 2 different shoes. He is using a stick to fight all these other sticks. Like, I don't know about you, but that just doesn't seem like a very good setup to me. This person has probably had to grow up in the recent past or right now, or honestly with this relationship too, to get ready for it or to like see it through, if you know you guys are in a pickle right now, depending on who you are and how this resonates for you, since this is a general reading. But this being the 7 of Wands next to the 10 of Cups, there is just some fulfillment going on with all of these kind of awkward instances, I feel like, that had to come up, all these weird things that kind of made you guys forcefully grow. But we do have the 2 of Pentacles here in reverse as well. So with all of these reversals here, I mean, that's always something to be healed. And I love to look at it in that view, because with every person, with every situation, it's so possible to make things work if the parties are willing to heal, you know. And that's the thing, is it's 2 parties. You both have to be willing. So with this 2 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like somebody may be not as willing as the other. You know, there's not balance. There's not the kind of harmony that you're looking for right now. Maybe that's why you're like, okay, are they into me? Like, is this something that, you know, we're doing? Are we doing this? Now, I'm also getting that if you don't know this person and this is somebody that you kind of just have a crush on, you know, you may have some things to work on in order to receive this energy. And like I said, vice versa. I think there's some balancing that needs to come into play here, because with this receptivity card being like the main thing, I just feel like, yeah, definitely, you guys have to work on allowing yourself to be wanted and to be loved. Because, you know, if you have this Devil energy, I think it is somewhat restricting. There is some sort of blockage in how you feel or how you're able to move forward with situations. Because, you know, the Queen of Wands wants to be so kind and so smart and just on it. She's very protective and she's ready to make things happen to help everybody and create things in their highest good. So with this being a reverse, but also with the Empress next to it, you know, it's possible for you guys. It's really possible. Just some chaos. There's just some bumps in the road, like I said, that may need to be dealt with first before you get to this happy-go-lucky energy. But that's where you get the balance restored. That's where you get things put back together to be more of a complete feel. So let me see if you guys have any additional messages for this reading. Ooh, quite a few actually. Okay. Oh, we do have some more major arcana cards here, so let's talk about it. So we do have the Tower. The Tower, guys. So the Tower really does make me vibe on the things of personal transformation, sudden change, sudden awakening too is coming to mind. So with this being paired with that Queen of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse, I mean, it's coming, y'all. Like, you're healing this energy for you to be this divine goddess. You know, whether you're a male or female, you can get this divine feminine energy out of you. It's coming. Change is happening. Change is really happening. I feel like you guys are really wanting to receive love, and this person too, maybe this is their energy, but you know, this is something that is coming to you. And you guys are so happy about it, honestly. I feel like everybody is rooting for you guys to work out. With this Six of Wands here, I mean, you know, this is a happy ending. This is people being like, hell yeah, like, you guys did it. You guys rock. People are very excited about this union and where it could go. That's another thing I'm getting to with this Two of Wands. They're definitely seeing that this is something that points to success. It points to trouble sometimes, but I think overall it's just kind of sending you guys forward. It's sending you in that, you know, together, upright, united position that these wands come into. So, but with this being paired with the Empress and the Devil, I'm seeing this is a combination of light and dark energy. So this person is into you. They're just really getting to know this dark and light side of themselves, or this dark and light side of what a relationship or what this situation could be. Because like I said, I mean, everybody's rooting for you. It almost seems too good to be true. That's another message I'm getting for somebody out there. But now, Two of Wands being paired with the Devil in reverse and the Seven of Wands, you know, like I said, some situations are going to lead to a lot of, like, I feel like it's going to lead you out of a lot of dark situations. I feel like this person, this relationship, once you guys are opening up, once you have your Tower moment and, you know, it's out there that this person's into you and you guys are ready to go for it, like, you know, you're making steps, because this Seven of Pentacles right here, this is steps in the right direction, because it's going to the sun. That's the next card we have right here, and that's towards the end of the reading with this Ten of Cups energy and this Two of Pentacles. So y'all, I mean, this person is coming for you hot, really, and they want this to work out. They really, really want this to work out, because they're invested, you know. We got a couple sevens here and a couple twos, so those are both partnership energies, relationships, love, communicating with people. Like, it's all about like love and harmony in that energy. So seeing this and all of the other things that are going on with you guys, I mean, they're very invested and they're very passionate, and they want to make sure that you know that. And you know, they're getting to it. They're getting to the point where it's going to be very clear that they're into you if it's not already, guys. So if you like this and it resonated, like and comment to let me know, of course, and subscribe so I can continue to give you intuitively channeled messages. But if you guys have any more questions, want to do like a personal reading with this, by all means, we can do that with the link below. So check that out. But I will see you guys in later videos. Bye for now.